Hey everybody, this is Trevor, and you're watching my channel, Social Dilemma. And today I want to talk about a dream I had. Now, please listen to this because I think it's fascinating information. And I know people get uncomfortable with dreams, but please just stay. I'm not gonna I won't be too long on this, but I had a dream about a week ago that I was on a plane and. The door for the cockpit, I was sitting at the front of the plane on the right hand side, but in the left seat. So the door of the cockpit of the plane opened up, and out came Justin Trudeau. And he was all smiling. He's got that smile look on his face. And he starts walking around, shaking passengers' hands, and all the passengers are like, "Oh my, it's Justin Trudeau! This is beautiful." And I'm looking in the cockpit going, there's nobody in there. I said, Justin, you got to get back in there. Nobody's flying the plane. And he said, yeah, he looked at me. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, the plane will fly itself. And in the dream, I'm just like looking around and nobody cares that he is not flying the plane and there's nobody in the cockpit. I'm basically the only one saying, Justin, get back in there and fly this effing plane. And he just, whatever, keeps smiling and shaking people's hands. And I woke up abruptly because through the window of the cockpit of the plane, I could see clouds dispersing. And as the clouds dispersed, all I could see was the side of a mountain. And just before we smacked the mountain, I woke up. Now, this dream happened maybe 5 days ago, a week ago, and I've been thinking about it ever since. And this dream absolutely represents the state of Canada. Okay, Canada is like the plane, and it's being flown by Justin Trudeau, who absolutely doesn't care about what happens. I mean, the guy has admitted to not being economically literate. He loves how the Chinese Communist Party can turn its economy around on a dime. He admires that. He's actually come out and said that. He has spent in the trillions since March 2020 to deal with the cold and flu, the coronavirus that was going around, COVID-19. He has spent. He is. I mean, I could go on and on and on. I'm going to make more videos on this. I really wanted to just focus on this dream and kind of that's a perfect visualization of what's going on in Canada. Like, we're literally on a plane that's heading towards a mountain. And Justin Trudeau, I mean, we put our faith and our hopes and our dreams in these politicians, these handful of people that they'll protect us and, give us our freedoms and all this other junk. This guy is the worst prime minister ever to have run Canada. Okay, I don't have much faith in government as it is, but this guy is an absolute nightmare, and that's what it was. It was a nightmare, but it's a perfect example of what's going on in Canada. Canadians, Canada's the plane. We're inside it, and I'm disappointed with probably 90% of Canadians too, because they just let all this stuff happen for 2 years. Businesses closed down. Put your face diaper on. Take all the medical procedures. We're not going to make it voluntary. Influenza has always been voluntary. If you want a shot, you don't have to wear a mask, but you could if you wanted to during those times, during swine flu, SARS, whatever else has been floating around. So this is a perfect example. It's like I'm in the plane and I'm yelling, going, "Get in the cockpit and fly this fucking plane, Justin." And nobody cares. People are peeking in, going, "Okay, there's nobody flying. It's fine. The plane will probably fly itself." And what happens? clouds disperse, and just as I'm looking out the windshield of this plane, I can see a side of a mountain, like the Rocky Mountains. And I jolted, boom, like that. I woke up thinking, holy, like we just about hit the goddamn mountain. We did. I mean, thank God you wake up before you have a dream like that. So I do believe that's the state of affairs for Canada. And very prophetic dream I had. And, maybe I'll do some more videos on this if people want to talk about it. I know people aren't comfortable with dreams. I'm not. I love talking about dreams. But that one was eerie. Because I tell you, when those clouds, well, I'm looking out the windshield and I'm standing at the door of this cockpit and I can see the clouds dispersing and a side of a mountain like you would see in, heading towards, Alberta or British Columbia. And we just, just woke up just before we smacked into it. And that's Canada in August 2022. That's honestly, that's where I feel we're going to be at. Or that's where we are at. And, we're in the summertime, and I haven't been making as many videos trying to enjoy this summer. But, just like everybody else, or most people, I'm struggling just to figure out how to put gas in the car some days and, put some good food in the kitchen. Trying to enjoy the summer. We're going swimming as much as we can and just doing some local things. But, I know that in a month or so, come September again, they're going to probably ramp up the mask mandates again, and you're up to date on your COVID-19 vaccinations, which is in Canada. They're calling for every 6 months on that. So, I mean, just physically nauseated from thinking about how many goddamn vaccinations are we going to be getting. So, I think this video here, I'm going to lead into some other videos, and I've had something brewing in my mind for months now, and that's just why I want to leave Canada. I want to leave Canada. I'm almost 50 years old, and never in my lifetime have I ever thought about leaving Canada. In fact, when I visit friends and family in the United States, I've always felt good when I cross that border and I come back into Canada. It's like a breath of fresh air. But lately, I'm thinking the other way. Like I would like to get into America and get out of Canada because it stinks here. I mean, the Charter of Rights and Freedom has been shit on for the past 2 years by Justin Trudeau. And people just keep taking it. Canadians just keep taking it. We'll just keep rolling along and doing whatever he says. And I mean, it's getting sick living in Canada. It's making me physically nauseated. I'm physically ill just living in Canada. I mean, they suspended some things so that workers who aren't vaccinated go back to work and whatnot in Canada, but that's just suspended. Come September, October, that's all going to be ramped up again. So anybody who went back to work is probably going to be let go again. And will they get unemployment? I don't know. And then so many people on unemployment, it's bankrupting the system. And Trudeau spending so much money right now that the system is broke. Anybody can see that. You just drive around anywhere in Canada and stop in any grocery store. And I'm going to do more videos on that too, because the other day I just bought some food, and shrinkflation is all over the grocery store. Something I've noticed for years. So I'll talk about that in another video too. So I'm just trying to. I know I got so many topics I want to talk about. I haven't really made anything for a few weeks. So I just been trying to enjoy this Canadian sunshine, because we don't get much of it. 3 months of the year we get some beach weather. So I've been trying to get out and enjoy that. Basically, today's show was, I had a dream, and it was about Justin Trudeau. And, yeah, he just let the plane crash into a mountain. And that's basically Canada. So, okay, I'm going to try to get out some more videos now. I'm feeling like doing it. Just, it's a summer, trying to enjoy some things. And, so hopefully everybody's at least enjoying some weather this summer. If you're living in, Canada, the northern hemisphere, it is our summertime here. So, yeah, I hope everybody's doing as well as they can. Okay, stay free. Talk to you later.